Ow! My lips. Oh, that's a piece of it.
Yep. Alex, nice win tonight here in the Octagon. How nice was it just to get this win and get back in the Octagon after everything that happened at UFC 223?
It feels great. You know, it's been a while coming in, and it feels awesome to get back in the Octagon. I love the crowd. I love what I do. I love just getting out there and being able to test myself and take myself to the limit and seeing who I really am and where I stand in this sport.
You're always your biggest critic. What were your thoughts on your performance tonight? Were you happy with it?
I'm happy with the victory. I'm very critical of myself. I definitely wanted to be a little bit more rangy. I wanted to initiate the wrestling. I was very surprised that he did it first, so I did the best that I could. I was also surprised that he took a lot of damage that he did. I definitely wanted to stay a little bit more rangy. That's what we've been working on a lot, but my timing I felt was great.
That's awesome. And now when are you looking to get back in there? I know this is a fresh win, but I'm sure you're always looking ahead.
Once I finish remodeling my house, ready to go back again.
And do you want to have that fight with Artem Lobov? The fight was scrapped in the New York card. Is that a fight you're interested in still?
It doesn't matter to me. I don't care who stands in front of me. I really want to fight the best. You know, people that have great records, people that are really great. I really want to test myself when I'm in there. So whoever stands in front of me is the one that I want to fight.
He's been here this week in and around, I guess, Vegas. Have you run into him?
I did. He tried to apologize for what he did, but to me, it's just it's unprofessional and quite disrespectful to your opponent. I mean, you already have a fight. You shouldn't be going around trying to fight everybody else.
How much do you credit your team for this win? You guys have really been on a roll lately at the lab.
I definitely credit my team very much, all my coaches, everybody that helps me out, especially my training partners that push me to the limit. Without them, I wouldn't be here, without my family, my friends, without my coaches, without my teammates, I definitely wouldn't be here. So, man, they keep me disciplined, they keep me humble, and they keep me true to myself.
Going into that decision, how confident were you that you had done enough to get it? Because it was definitely a lot of back and forth action out there. Were you pretty confident that you did enough?
Well, yeah, looking at his face, I felt pretty confident.
That is usually a good indicator. Well, speaking of just fighting styles, it looked like you guys were very similar in the ways of like to strike from the outside and a lot of movement. Was this going in there? Was this one that you thought would be a good test to see where you're at now and maybe areas that you need to improve?
Well, definitely. I've always struggled, and this is being critical of myself and being honest with myself. I've always struggled with people that pressure a lot. And so I think it was a very good test for me because we've been working on that a lot, working on that dominant pressure that people would imply on me. And I felt really dominant this time, where I felt really comfortable getting pressured and being able to hit them off the break.
You've walked into the Octagon now 19 times, right?
I think it was 20, right?
Is it 20?
Yeah, I think it's 20 now.
20? Okay. I'll go with 20. You won the fight. Does it feel like 20 fights? Do you remember each one, or is it just...
No, not really, man. I'm 30 now, and I don't feel a day over 20, to be honest with you. I look at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, God damn, I'm 30. I can't grow a beard. I get mad at myself because of that. But yeah, it feels great. I feel, in a weird way, I cleaned up my diet. It's become more of a lifestyle for me. Everything that I do, it really pertains to martial arts and to that lifestyle. And I honestly, and this is not to, slap myself in the ass or nothing, but I feel younger than when I started.
A lot of those trips, you've been a road warrior. You've been all over the place. Where do you enjoy fighting the most? Do you like coming to Vegas, or would you want to be the guy that they send overseas to take on that challenge?
I love international fights. I do like fighting in Vegas because I get to drive down here. I got to bring my coffee machine and stuff, so it's pretty chilling. But I do love international fights. One of my favorite places to fight is Japan. The fans are very respectful. Martial arts is a big part of their lives, so they understand that without you and the opponent, there wouldn't be an entertaining fight. And no one picks sides. No one's judgmental at all. They're very respectful, so I do enjoy that a lot.
You're often seen wearing hidden leaf headbands. I don't wonder if you noticed Izzy doing the hand signs, the jutsu hand signs on the scale during the weigh-ins.
Who?
Izzy Adesanya.
Oh, yeah. I did notice that. I'm a big Naruto fan. I've been watching that show since I was 15. 15 years later, I'm 30. The show's finally over. I grew up with it, man. A lot of the things that they say, a lot of the things that they practice and preach are they're very real, man. It really shows the human condition.
You used to have this kind of whimsical type approach to a lot of things, like fight week and everything, and now it seems like you're, like you said, a lot more focused. What went into that change for you? What was the turning point?
I can't really tell you, to be honest. I think maybe it's just a whole lot of fights. Maybe getting punched in the face a few times turns on a switch or something. But definitely embracing the martial arts lifestyle a lot more. There is nothing more enlightening than putting yourself, I guess, in places of adversity. You know, you really get to see your character when you fall down in the deepest hole you've ever been in and are able to climb back out. I think it's a beautiful struggle.
Does a win like that mean more to you than, say, a one-sided victory?
Definitely, you know, it shows my heart. It shows the willingness to be in the battle. It really definitely it really tests your mettle, man. It makes you see that if you really want to do this or not. Do you break in those times of pressure, or do you keep pressing on forward? And it's not just the battle itself, but it's the depression sometimes that people face after such a loss or after getting hit and whatnot. Do you just come back? Do you get back on the saddle? Rocky said it, you know, it's not how hard you can hit, you know, it's how hard you can get hit and keep pushing forward. So I really embrace that as a lifestyle there.
It's a great fight.
Thank you very much.
That's it. Thank you.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.